I got fired from my job at the bank today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So what happened was an old lady came in, right, and she asked me if I could just check her balance, but she didn't like it when I pushed her over. Welcome to Get Lost. Get Lost on air. Fuck! Well, we're in a police right now. Have I told that before?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, you've definitely done that before, man.
You're joking. No, surely
I
not.
swear to God,
Someone scroll through all of the podcasts and find out.
Mate, we can't be recycling jokes already.
Yeah, we can. We do it enough. We recycle stories enough. We might as well do jokes as well.
Fuck it up.
Oh, Christ. Oh, that's tragic. I can't believe it.
Mate, you started telling the joke and I was like, I know the punchline, brother.
Well, I think everyone knows the punchline to that one, don't they?
It's like when your dad shows you a meme that you've seen before.
And it's like a really old meme. It's like fucking Bad Luck Brian, that sort of style meme.
Doge before his resurgence.
Something really old, like, oh, hey, look at this cat with the rainbows coming out of his bag.
Oh man, that wasn't funny the first time, to be honest with you.
I don't know why that got so popular. To be fair, I don't know why any memes get so popular.
It's like that grumpy cat of darkness. Do you remember that?
Yes. He died, didn't it? That cat?
Did it?
Well, I mean, fucking cats die. That's not much of an issue, is it?
It doesn't surprise me, to be honest. It's been like 12 years since I've seen that meme.
Yeah, cats don't live that long. So, what's been happening this week?
Well, I've got some big news, to be honest.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right.
Something was on the way to my house the other day. I suppose you could... In other words, it's coming home.
Did you just give up on that halfway and you were like, shall I run this for a little bit longer and be like, see, it was a ball, right? And it got to my house and... it looks like you just gave up halfway through. And just went, fuck it, it's coming home.
Yeah, you can tell I didn't structure that much beforehand.
Well, it is coming home, and that's all I've got to say on that. What do you know more about it than me? Actually, I watched it yesterday.
You watched it?
I watched it with a Chinese and a beer in hand.
Jesus Christ, how do you fit a Chinese in your hand?
One like this. He was a small man, and then a beer like
I like to take my Chinese to the football game as well. Oh, mate, we're going to have to pause this. I forgot to get my laptop charger.
Oh, no. It's okay. There once was a man named Reynolds, and his first name was Ryan. When he called on the floor, he... realizes that his laptop charger was there the whole time, and it looks like he didn't lose his laptop charger because the charger was there the whole time.
Mate, don't even cut this. Don't even cut it. Let's just play it. I mean, it's going to be dreadful for the audio listeners, but...
I just sat there and started spitting the worst bars about Ryan Reynolds, and then you walk back in without the charger in hand.
Absolutely shocking for the parents. An absolute shit show.
Bit of behind the scenes. This is like Inside Bo Burnham. You get to see behind the creative scenes.
Can you imagine Bo Burnham was him just doing stuff?
Just cooking some eggs in the morning.
Inside would have been really boring if he was mentally sound.
It would. Definitely would have been.
He's a therapist's dream, he is.
Yeah. Well, but he did used to make good shit before he was like not mentally sound, so
I'm questioning whether he was in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, who is mentally sound, hey? So, yeah, football's coming home. I watched it, and it was a good old game.
Yeah, it was a good old game because we won.
Yeah. It was actually entertaining as well. I was enjoying watching it.
Yeah, it's lovely when you see your team like just play well. They're playing good football. The thing is, though, that Ukrainian team was a piece of shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know? The worst team in the entire tournament, North Macedonia, gave them a good game in the group stage. So we're not exactly talking about an elite team that we've just beaten.
No, but at least the England boys can walk off the pitch and go, do you know what? That was actually worth our time, rather than when they played fucking Scotland 0-0. What is the point in spending 90 minutes just to get no goals? That's just... You must think, like, fuck, I've wasted so much energy and time out of my life just to get no result, pretty much.
It's quite funny how you get like a pitch, you know, however big it is. You stick 22 men on it, split them in half, tell them each side get the ball in the other goal, and you can still get 90 minutes without anyone getting it in the goal.
And they still can't even manage to do that. Fucking idiots. Basketball, right? How many fucking baskets do they score in a game? Quite a few, right? And that's a tiny little net. That's like fucking this big. And they can get it in there, so why can't the footballers just pelt it in there, in the goal?
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's thinking of these things, mate.
They aren't, are they? They need to take a leaf out of the basketballer's book. Although, don't pick the ball up, because that's kind of against the rules.
I used to think when I was younger, like, why doesn't the goalkeeper just pick the ball up, under the shirt, run?
I thought that too, and is there a reason?
I presume it's some sort of obstruction, but like I've never seen anyone try it, so I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, is there actually a rule against that, or is it just like something you don't do?
You might as well give it a go, though.
Yeah, I would. If I was a professional keeper, I'd be like, fuck it, we'll shove that under here. Look like a pregnant woman.
Another idea, right? Mm-hmm. You get the ball and you squeeze it in between your legs. You go into a handstand. You run down the other end of the pitch.
Yeah.
On your hands. You're automatically in the other person's box.
True, and you haven't picked the ball up with your hands.
No.
And there's no such thing as, like, travelling like there is in basketball.
Exactly. Why is no one doing it? I mean, it would be a long way to do a handstand.
It would, and also someone come and slide tackle you with your fucking arms outstretched like that. You're going to break both your elbows. Your elbows aren't quite as strong as your knees.
That'd be a foul, mate.
That would be a foul. But even someone stepping on your fingers, that would cane with studs on.
Yeah, that's true, because you've actually got to run past other players. And like, in between them, you've got like slalom.
Exactly. You sort of forget that there are other players on the pitch.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point. We've debunked that.
So we came up with a solution and then debunked it straight away. So maybe they're doing it right. Maybe that is the way to play football.
Yeah, maybe these guys who are paid millions a year know what they're doing.
Or maybe not, because I hear a lot of people in the pub shouting at the TV saying, you don't know what you're doing. You're useless. And I'm thinking, listen, Dave, fucking put the pint down, lose a few pounds and get on the pitch and see how you do.
That's it, you've got him.
Yeah, exactly.
55-year-old Dave, 2 kids, only one of them likes him. It's like, come on, bro, you can't even keep your marriage together. You think you become a professional football player?
Woo!
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck him up. Fucking Dave. Dickhead.
Oh,
Dave.
you know the guy though, isn't it? You just know the guy. I'm like the same as well, I swear to God.
Yeah.
I watch football and like I'm like, oh, that was crap, and I'm looking at myself like, ah.
Yeah, I haven't played football in fucking 10 years, but I can still tell that was crap.
It's like, who am I? But, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm that into anything like that, where I can say, oh, that was shit. Like, I'm not really into any sports.
I don't know, mate, to be honest. Like, it's getting to the point where I really don't give that much of a fuck about anything that doesn't involve me.
Really?
Yeah, anything that doesn't involve me, I'm really starting to not give a shit about.
That's the way to live, though, I think.
Yeah, it's like stuff I can control, I'll care about.
Yeah.
Like, stuff that I can't control, like the England game. You know what I mean?
What's the point?
Because it's actually been shown in studies that when you're watching your own football team play, right, and they score and they win, you get more testosterone flowing through you.
Really?
Yeah, because you just gassed up. It's your team. It's like it's some weird biological thing that we have because it's like we're like kind of group social animals that when we watch our team win and we get excited about it, you get higher testosterone levels, and I think I'm right in saying this, that when your team loses, you have higher cortisol, which does the opposite, testosterone.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why, like, when you see someone like lose a game, like they're all like, or they concede a goal, they're all sad and shit. You're like, fuck, man.
The hair starts falling out.
Yeah, exactly.
The testosterone just drops. Their beard disappears. They turn into a little boy again.
Your wife starts shagging the gardener.
The gardener.
And that's when you see them get all gassed up. Everyone's like celebrates because the testosterone's flowing and like.
Does make sense.
They're just feeling the pump. It's like they just got a crazy pump on.
Yeah. So maybe it's best just not to focus on any of it. So you've got a constant level instead of going up and down all the time.
It makes you question people who support bad teams.
Well, I wonder that anyway. Like, why not just fucking hop to a different team? If your team's shocking, mate, just go to a different team.
Oh man, there's a bit of a stigma around it, to be honest with you.
But why? Because you've got no obligation to be there. You haven't signed any contracts. The fucking players do it. The players fuck about all different teams, so why aren't you?
That's actually such a good point.
Exactly. They've got no loyalty to who they're playing for.
They're getting paid to do it, and they do it. You're paying to watch it, and you're not willing to do it.
Exactly. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, bro. I think it's the fans that are being conned, if anyone.
I think so. I think you're very right there.
I think it might be the case.
It's easy to con the public, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got to tell them the same thing enough times.
Exactly. We've conned.
Stay safe, stay home, save lives.
Damn right. Fucking Matt Hancock. What a boy.
Have you seen that billboard that went up?
I've seen so many of these about. I think they've been put up fucking everywhere.
Oh my days, it's so funny. Like the fact that somebody's commissioned. So basically what's happened is that somebody has commissioned for Matt Hancock getting off with his aide. Yeah. Getting a bit hanky-panky. To put up on a billboard across like numerous cities. And they're all just like taking the piss out of the government slogans with the saving lives and shit.
It's so fucking funny.
It's so funny.
They've just turned into such a joke, haven't they? The government.
Yeah, but the fact that like somebody's paid for this is hilarious.
I love it. I always say some people have just too much money, but this is definitely a worthwhile thing to do with your money. If you've got too much money, do something like this. I've got it's on the screen now or before, I don't know when, but there's the billboard for you.
Can you put it between my fingers right now?
Might already be gone. I can move it to there, yeah, if you want.
Yeah, awesome, nice.
Yeah,
I'll just keep my fingers out for
the rest of the podcast.
This whole time. Yeah, for the next like maybe minute or so.
You're just showing your guns.
Yeah.
You swans. Oh, do we? Oh, can you maybe put the billboard over there? Oh, put it down here.
If you wouldn't mind, like, comment,
subscribe.
Oh, it's going to be really strange for anyone on the audio.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you have no idea what we're doing. Go and watch it. Well, I think what we should do now, something just that will fuck over the people on the audio even more. We've never
like sign language.
Shall we just not talk? We should learn sign language. It's just no. I want to. Every week I struggle to get a good screenshot of ourselves for a thumbnail, right? So I think we should just spend the next 10-20 seconds just making reaction faces to things so that I can just use these instead of having to scrub through the whole episode.
Yeah, okay. So we'll do it just for this episode, yeah?
Yeah. Bit more behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah, we got great good thumbnails. I mean, get that sweet clickbait.
Exactly. So we've already done the ones with our guns out, so that's good.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Should we just do that? Should we just like get topless and just...
Shall we?
just Scotty T it?
Corinna Cop. Get your tits out.
I've grilled more birds than George.
I'm Scotty T. He's fucking hilarious. All right. I'm going to go like this.
Okay.
And
I'll get one. And actually, wait, should we do it synchronized so it's like there's like a story in there?
Yeah.
So like you're doing something like you're shocked, and I'm just like head and hands though.
Okay, ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Like that. Good. That's good. Very good.
Perfect.
Well, look disgusted at something like Matt Hancock.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my my god, I'm so sorry. Let's stop this because anyone just listening to the audio. Okay.
Yeah, quite entertaining, isn't it?
Would you rather live in the Pokemon world or the Harry Potter world?
The Pokemon world.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
I don't know, just having battles, mate. You can't really, I mean...
You do that with wands.
Yeah, but when your Pokemon dies, you don't get hurt. You got your own fire, bro. You're like the coach.
You can just sacrifice your animals. Fuck them. Let them fight. You're like a little fucking cockfighter.
I'm the bloke who's going around just stealing puppies. Just knocking on people's doors, just nicking their Labradors.
You are, yeah. Jesus. Oh, well, I'd rather be in the Harry Potter world.
Oh, really?
We disagree, mate.
Why is that?
Because fucking it's like what we've got now, but with a wand, and you do shit with a wand. Like,
right, okay, let me ask a better question. Why not the Pokemon world? I figured why you'd want the Harry Potter.
I'm not going to list every reason I want to be in the Harry Potter world.
Oh, you can get to use magic.
Yeah, you get to use magic, you get a house up, you get... why not the Pokemon world?
Yeah, why the Harry Potter world rather than the Pokemon world?
Because... Well, for one, I can barely look after myself, let alone 6 animals that I've got on me at the time. And going around travelling would be fun, but, like, I like being at home. So, fucking walking for hours and hours and hours. Just
Mate, you're at school all day. You're at school all day.
School? Oh,
yeah.
Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fucking sick, mate.
Yeah, but you're there all the time.
Hogwarts is so cool.
You still got to do your homework. You still got to study for exams.
I bet it's cold.
You still got the social like cliques and shit.
Yeah.
You still get rejected by the pretty girls.
What if you're bullied at Hogwarts? That'd be long, wouldn't it? Ruin your 7 years at Hogwarts, the best school in the world, and you get fucking bullied.
Yeah, you turn into like a frog every time. Every time you come across that fucking guy with a rich dad.
Oh my god, yeah. Maybe... No, I'd still go Harry Potter, fuck it. You can turn the lights on without having to fucking walk over there.
Yeah, the weird thing about Pokemon World is you ain't got a dad.
Yeah, no one seems to have a dad, do they? And also, what would the Pokemon look like in our world? Would it be like the Detective Pikachu type thing? Because like a lot of them look fucking terrifying.
That Mr. Mime actually ruined my life.
So they're not quite as cute as they are on the cartoon.
Growing up, like my biggest fear was a basilisk, but I think it's now the Mr. Mime from Pikachu's Go.
Yeah, definitely. That fucking thing was terrifying.
Yeah,
Mr. Mime's a bit of a weird one.
He's a bit of a weird one.
So if you're running, you're going for a run, right?
Yeah,
running down the road. A car pulls up to you, and let's say two girls get out, right?
Okay.
And they both pull a gun on you. They go.
Right.
Would you believe them?
What do you mean? Would I believe them?
If they fucking if they pull a gun on you like this, bang.
Yeah.
Or not bang because I haven't shot you yet, but they bring it out and then they're like, get in the car, get in the fucking car, or I'll shoot. Would you get in the car?
Are you insinuating that because they're girls, that they should be taken seriously?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It kind of sounds like it.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, I think it's less believable if girls are pulling a gun on you. That's why I made it girls. But even blokes, I don't think I would, believe it. If someone pulls a gun, I'd be like, fuck off. I'm not getting in your car.
Yeah, no. It would be a bit of a strap, but I don't know, because in England, nobody's got guns.
Exactly.
So I'd be seriously concerned if someone did have a gun in the UK.
Well, that's why I wouldn't believe it. I'd be like, that is definitely a Nerf gun, and I'm not going to be made a fool out of. You can't fool me. I'm not going to sit there terrified in the back of your car just because you got a fucking plastic gun. I'd probably end up dead.
At that point, I'd rather it was like a kidnapper than just the boys playing a prank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine you get in, oh my god, you fell for a gun trick.
Yeah. Oh god.
Stupid.
You'd never live that down, would you?
Jesus Christ! You're trying to have a drink, but oh, you scared of being shot?
You'd be rinsed for the rest of your life.
It'd be like at your wedding day and your best man just starts bringing it up. Like, oh, this one time, right? You thought we were going to shoot him.
They do it again at your wedding day. You're just like, they're like, you may now kiss the bride. And then all the boys just get some fucking like fake AKs out. They're like, whoa! Remember this?
And you're like, oh, fuck, it was 10 years ago.
Come on, guys, let it go.
On my wedding day.
Fuck. Yeah, no, I don't think I believe him.
I don't know. I don't think I would believe it, but like, I'd probably still get in the car.
Would you? Well, because it's women.
Yeah. You know, you can only play what's in front of you.
At this point, I probably would get in the car too.
But oh no! Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Cuff me!
Cuff me.
Don't shoot! Oh.
That gun looks very rich.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'll get in the car.
Oh, goodness. Alright, I got a question for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No. Hang on.
Alright. Listen up, mate. Listen up. Big question. Get into the vibe, the zone. Pass the vibe check, son. Pass the vibe check.
Right, I'm ready.
Question is, would you rather be a famous billionaire, so you're a billionaire, but everyone knows you? I'm talking like Ed Sheeran levels of fame. You can't go out your front door without paparazzi trying to take a picture of your dick. Your family get death threats for no reason, that kind of shit.
Okay.
Or right, non-famous millionaire.
What, just 1 milli?
1 million, a single million, exactly £1 million in your bank. Obviously, you do what you want with it afterwards, but just but nobody knows who you are.
What am I famous for?
I'm gonna say you're famous for. You're a movie director.
A movie director. So
everyone,
I've got a kind of
really
cool job
one.
as well.
You're like Tarantino.
Okay. I reckon I'd do the famous billionaire.
Would you?
Because if you've got that much money, you might as well... Like, if you've got a milli, you might as well get a billy, you know? And then just take the fame as well, because then you've got connections, and you could meet... or you could buy some new fucking earphones if you got a billion.
Oh my god.
That's happened like 3 weeks in a row.
Oh no, you're getting better. I get some tape for these motherfuckers.
I love it. Just keep it going. See how long they last. But yeah, you got connections and you can talk to any celeb you want.
Yeah, but you've also got a paparazzi following you everywhere. Like, say you go on a date, you can't go through the entire day without like your name being in the papers. Everybody knowing exactly where you are, what you're doing, your every move is being followed. And you get like ridiculous amount of hates on social media.
Yeah, but you also get a lot of likes.
It's true. It's true.
A lot of people love you as well, so it's a bit of a toss-up. I'd still choose famous billionaire. What would you choose?
I don't know. Being a non-famous millionaire would be pretty fucking dope. Because then you just wouldn't have to worry about the stress that comes with being able to hire chauffeurs. You wouldn't have to hire security. You wouldn't have to... There'd be so many things you wouldn't have to do, you know?
True.
You wouldn't have to worry about anyone hacking your phone. I reckon I'd probably go that. I'd probably go for a non-famous millionaire.
You're better with, like, maths and finance and stuff, right? So
to see where this is going.
You would know how to turn a milli into more. I have no idea how to do that, so the only time I've ever attempted to make more money out of what I've got is crypto, and that's gone down the fucking toilet. So
yeah, I was gonna say my return percentage isn't looking too good at the moment, if I'm being completely honest.
We fucked it, didn't we? We got in at the worst time.
You got to hold on. I actually still believe. I still believe.
I'm holding on just because there's no point in pulling out of crypto now. I am down like fucking 200 quid.
Mate, I'm down over $1,000. Like, I swear to God, bro, I didn't start with that much. I'm not going to say I started with $1 million because I didn't. I started with like $3 grand, bro.
Jesus.
I lost like $1 grand in crypto, bro. The fucking crash happened at the worst time.
Ouch. Well, maybe you should go famous billionaire as well then. Oh, Christ. That's a good question. I'd
do that. I'd fucking become a famous millionaire just so I could crack the crypto market myself.
I would do that too, actually. If I was like Elon Musk, I'd be way more involved than he is. Like, he's a bit involved, but I'd be like, just fucking shit up all the time.
Yeah, just like ultra Elon, be like, oh, by the way, Bitcoin is actually going to the moon.
Yeah, and then I'd tweet that, and then I'd put all my money in like Doge and make it fucking skyrocket, and then pull out quickly.
Yeah, that's a great show. That's a great show. You say that fucking Dave Portnoy. You know Dave Portnoy?
Yeah, it's my best mate.
Very sarcastic.
Wait, yeah, he's my best mate. /S. That's for sarcasm. I'll get onto that in a minute. Right, okay. Right, so Dave Portnoy's the Barstool's guy. Okay.
And you know Barstool?
I've heard of Barstool.
Yeah, that's like a media outlet.
Yeah.
Memes and he's got his own very successful podcast and stuff. And he was like gassing up SafeMoon, which is like crypto that loads of people became like millionaires off.
Yeah.
And he's been saying, I know nothing about it, but get involved. It's going to the moon, all this. The other day it went to zero, bro. Actual zero.
Oh dear. I bet he's not very popular.
Can you imagine you invest like 10k in it, like, and it goes to actual zero. Like, there's no like future. It's coming back. It's gone to zero.
It's just disappeared forever.
Imagine.
Shit.
I think it might have come back. To be fair, it might have come back. But even so, man, can you imagine just seeing the balance of zero? Like your, fucking 10 quadrillion of SafeMoon coins is now worth nothing.
All your money is gone. Oh, what a shit show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not great from someone who's quite high up. Like, not really what you want.
It's not. So, the internet has a lot of people on it that I don't quite understand.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yeah, and so what I was talking about that /S thing, I gave you a little bit of an insight into it the other day. Basically, on Twitter and Reddit and things like that, people are now starting to, after they say, or they type a comment or a tweet, they then put at the end of it like /J or /S or /Gen or something like that, right? Which means if someone makes a joke, they put /J so that everyone knows that they're joking because they don't want to offend anyone, right? And there's so many of I've got a list, and there is so fucking many things that people have been putting at the end of their tweets and their Reddit posts, and it blows my mind. They've got, and I saw a big argument the other day on Twitter about it, about how one girl made a joke, and then she got so much hate, and she was like, you realise it's a fucking joke, right? And then everyone was commenting like, well, you should have fucking put /J at the end of your tweet. It's outrageous that you'd make such a joke and not put /J. I'm like, what? Are you all too stupid to understand what a joke is without people telling you it's a joke?
That's crazy. It's interesting because like when I do text people, it's hard to gauge like their intent sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're like Snapchatting and like, when they say certain things that like it could come across completely differently to how they meant it, but they're assuming their emotion is coming across.
Yeah, that's true.
When it's not.
Yeah, I wonder how many times we've read a text and we've taken it completely differently to how they meant to say it.
Yeah, so you should like do / like your emotional intent behind it.
Just do it all the time, even when you're talking. Do like fucking what have I got here? We've got /F means fake, so you could just tweet something and then tweet a complete lie and put /F. That sort of ruins the point of lying on Twitter if you're going to tell people that you're lying straight away. That seems a bit pointless to me.
Yeah, it does kind of defeat the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, I made two grand this month, but I'm lying. I'm fully fucking lying to
you. Oh my god! Imagine if they actually fact checked everyone like they did the president.
That's another thing. If you were a famous billionaire, people would fact check everything you say.
Yeah. Oh my god! Like the amount of fact checking that Trump went through was crazy. He was wilding out with his Twitter, to be fair.
Yeah. He used to tweet like Kanye tweets, and like someone said about Kanye, like, "Oh Kanye, you tweet like Kim only lets you have your phone for an hour a day."
Oh my god! I can see what Kanye meant when he said that they shared that dragon energy. You know.
Yeah. They're both kind of they're very similar, I think. Aren't all successful people quite similar though?
To some degree, I guess. I mean, it takes certain attributes, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it does. If you right, I'm going to say I am flying a plane, right?
Well, right now.
Yeah, and you're in it.
Mad.
We're going like this.
Is this /L or not?
No, this is /T.
Nice.
No, /SRS. I mean, serious. /Sirius. All right.
Right. Okay.
And here is a got a scenario for you /Sen. Right. We are flying over, and I chuck you out of the plane. Well, not chuck you out, but like you have to jump out. You got a parachute, so you're fine.
I got a parachute.
Yeah. You land on a desert island. On the island, right, there is... It's pretty much a classic desert island. I'd say size-wise, it's about the size of a normal UK village, right? So it's a decent-sized island.
Okay.
Right? It's got... my brain went somewhere stupid then. It's already going somewhere stupid.
Just say it.
Well, I was thinking... It's a bit like the island from Madagascar, the film. And then I was thinking, hang on, that is Madagascar. And that is way bigger than just a village.
Bro, that's bigger than England, then.
Okay, it's just a normal desert island.
Don't say it next time.
I know, just keep quiet. It's a small island the size of a village, right? There's sand on the beaches, obviously. There's like a forest area, classic desert island shit.
Yeah.
You get dropped there. All you got is your parachute that you've landed with, because I'll give you one of those. And
Porsche, that's safe.
/ considerate. You've got just a parachute and maybe a knife. You get a knife.
Nice.
What is your plan? How long do you think you'll survive?
Right. On a desert
question.
Okay, I need to ask more questions. # more questions.
Okay.
This is going ad lib now. #joke.
# laughing.
Okay, so how long will I survive, and what would I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long will you survive, and how do you survive?
Do I have fruits and animals? Do I have fruits and animals around me? Are there fruits and animals?
Yeah, but they're like, you've got to find them. It's like
animals and fruits, bro. We got any?
There's fruits and animals.
There's fruits and animals. That sounds like a band, doesn't it?
It does.
Fruits and animals.
Okay, so that's your scenario. What's happening?
Okay. Right. First, I'll go hunting for food. I think that'd be my first port of call. Get some food in. Get that sorted.
Even though you've just had a meal on the flight.
Oh, really? But that's like airplane food. And airplane food sucks. And I'm on a desert island, so there's probably some nice bananas and grapes and lychee.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, true.
So that's the first thing I'd do. I'd go collect some food.
Find some food. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'd go find a camel. I'd get my knife.
I know where this is going. I know exactly where this is going.
I'd hollow out the camel. I'd hollow out the camel with my knife in my bare hands, and full insides just like lugged, just like slopping over my elbow joints.
Uh-huh.
being lobbed the completely other direction. I'll
Yeah.
put the inside of the camel about 30 feet away. So that way, that will distract whatever's trying to eat the camel, and it'll be about 30 feet away, and it won't see the camel afterwards.
Very smart, very smart.
And then after that, I get inside the camel. I rest there for the night with my store of fruit, and I survive for maybe 2 months.
You reckon 2 months?
I reckon 2 or 3 months. The camel can get a bit smelly after a few days.
Would you build a shelter, or would you just keep the camel as your only home?
What you actually could do is skin the camel and then create a shelter out of that.
You could, or like at least a blanket.
Yeah.
How long do you reckon it would take you to like fully turn back to like caveman animalistic style, like do anything to survive?
Probably a few days.
Do you think?
Yeah.
A few days?
Yeah, survival instinct started kicking. Like, immediately I'd still be like, oh, where's my phone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, I was going to watch Peaky Blinders tonight.
Yeah, that's a shame. Cody Coase just uploaded a new YouTube video and I can't watch it.
That Drake album is coming out tomorrow.
Oh, God. Yeah, I reckon a couple of months, maybe. Well, it depends how well you do in the beginning.
Yeah.
I think the first thing
would you
is...
go to sleep in a tree? That's a question I was thinking about, because I move around a lot in my sleep, so I don't know if that would be a good idea.
I was thinking that when I watched The Hunger Games, when Katniss climbs a tree, she does tie herself to the tree, but it's quite a loose thing around her midriff. And like, if she falls out of the tree while she's sleeping, she's just going to hang herself. So it seems like a stupid move, if anything.
Yeah, that's a good point. It'd have to be one hell of a knot. Like, maybe you could create like a bed. Oh, okay, I've got it. You get the camel skin. You climb up the tree. Yep. Camel skin slumped over your shoulder. You're climbing up branch. You find a couple of branches going at like a 90-degree angle to each other. We're talking some proper right angle shit.
Okay.
And you get your camel skin, tie it around each branch. You've got a bed in the tree. Like
a hammock or like an actual bed?
It's just like tarpaulin, you know?
That might be smart. Maybe we would survive longer than a couple of months with ideas like this, with brains like these.
Mate, camel beds, way forward.
Fucking right, mate. Fucking right. Well, I think we'd be doing all right. I don't know. I could survive longer on that island than I could on Love Island.
Yeah, facts, bro. Are you watching that?
Yeah.
How is it complete shit, or is it still?
Well, I mean, isn't it always complete shit?
Yeah.
It is always. I was determined not to watch it, but I sort of cracked, and I cracked 2 days in, maybe. So I'm actually one behind at the moment, and I feel very ashamed that I'm watching it. I don't like any of the people on there either.
Oh, really? It's not like last year. Was it last year where they had like Mora and... No,
that was the year before. That was a great year.
That was the year I watched it. That was class. Everyone got famous off that year. I swear I've not heard any of the cast from last year.
No. What did they do it like?
Actually, that's because of COVID, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but like... I did hear the cast.
Yeah. You had like Molly May.
Yeah,
she was on the year before.
Tommy Fury and shit. It'd be nice if they got more celebrities involved, to be honest.
It would, yeah.
Rather than just Randy's.
Yeah, but there's a school PE teacher on this year.
Oh.
Right, who he's only 24, so he can't have been a teacher for very long. But there's an article that came out that said that he is never going to be able to get a job as a teacher again. He's been pretty much blacklisted. So
yeah, it's a bit of a red flag, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah. Because first of all, he definitely left halfway through the school year because he had to quarantine for 2 weeks and the school year's not even over yet. So he's fucked his job completely.
You imagine seeing your teacher pulling someone for a chat on Love Island.
Oh, God. Cringy, innit? Our fucking school PE teacher. It looks a bit like him, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry, Stace. Do you mind if I have a word?
It's... Oh, God. But the worst part is, you're seeing girls on TikTok who go to the school that he taught at, and they're, like, talking about how good-looking he is, and, like... Oh, when
that's probably why he's blacklisted, isn't it?
Probably.
That's probably why.
They're like, oh, when we're so lucky that we get to see our fit PE teacher like topless every night on Love Island. God.
Oh Jesus! I mean, It would be sick, to be fair, if that was your own PE teacher.
Yeah, we had some fucking fit PE teachers, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. It's something about PE teachers. I mean, they're all fit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you've got to keep active, so that's a plus.
Should we go to the questions game?
Let's go to the questions game.
Let's do it, bro.
I'm worn out.
Let's do it.
I'm worn out.
Right, okay. So, situation is... you're a PE teacher on Love Island.
Yep.
Right. Bit of a surprise entrance. No, actually, no, I'm not going to do this. Okay. I really got to contain myself, I swear to God. Okay, you're a PE teacher on Love Island, but you're on like a Skype call with the head teacher from the school you just came from.
Okay.
Okay. So you know, like how they have like chats with homes and shit. Do they do that? Is that a thing?
I don't think so, but we'll go with it anyway. We'll add it in, mate. Maybe that would be a good thing. That would be a good thing. Make the Love Island people like have a FaceTime call with their old boss that they've just left the job for.
Yeah. Or their like ex-girlfriend that they just broke up with for the show.
That'd be great.
Oh mate, imagine that, a surprise guest, ex-girlfriend comes in.
It's like X on the beach. God, that'd be funny.
That would be dope, actually. That would be dope.
That'd be great. They have that whole like Casa Amor bit, don't they? Where they're like, there's a whole nother villa where like another bunch of people. They should just make that all the exes of the people that are in the original house.
That'd be so brutal, mate.
God, that'd be awful.
It's so brutal. That'd be great though, because they get the person get their revenge, you know. Yeah, sweet, sweet revenge.
Definitely. Like, can you imagine being in there and like the guy that you've bonded with some of the lads in there, and then they start getting off of your ex in Casa Amor. God, that'd suck.
Yeah, Jesus. You just know it would happen as well, because no one goes there and doesn't get with anyone.
Exactly.
God, like, you go on that show knowing you're going to get with someone on national television, which is a bit mad.
For sure. No one's loyal, are they? But, right. So I am PE teacher. You are head teacher?
Yeah, I'll be the head teacher.
Okay.
So Alex, how are you finding your stay?
Can't you tell I'm loving it?
Have you found any birds?
Haven't you been watching?
I haven't, but did you know the girls from school have?
Are they fit?
Wasn't that a bit fucked up?
Isn't that why I've not got a job no more?
Would you like to draw back?
Fucking, I just did it again. You catch me off guard. I don't know what's wrong with me. I was like, which direction should I take this? But I couldn't think of anything.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well, thank you everyone for watching today. It's been a lovely, lovely show.
Fucking lovely, mate. Innit?
Get lost.
Get lost on air. Welcome to Get Lost. Get Lost on Air.